Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to air dribble. A guy did ask for this. I don't think too many of you guys actually asked for tutorials, but for that one guy I will be making this tutorial. So an air dribble is quite simple. You can do some training packs or watch another video if it's more helpful, but basically you just want to drive with the ball like this and then stop and then make it come up the wall. So I would just practice that. Coming to the wall with the ball and then jumping off like that. So what I do is I go like this, I break, and then I jump off so I can have a little bit more space from the ball. It's like this, break, jump. But you have to do it pretty quick because look what happens if you don't do it quick enough. You're all the way far from the ball and it's going to be very difficult to recover. So just like this, come up, break, jump. And then your first touch, you want it to be on the bottom like that, so then you can keep it up. Because you want the ball to continue to stay up like that. See, every touch is on the bottom, and then maybe your last touch could be on the top, but you always want to keep the touches on the bottom like this. See, boom, 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 boom. See, that's an air dribble right there. Just every touch like that. And then you want to practice getting your first touch. I would break it into small parts, like work on this and then just work on the jump like that. And just breaking it up into small parts is going to make it a lot easier. So like this, and then, oops, see, I jumped a little too early, I jumped on the crease. And then work on your first touch. And then maybe work on your two touches. And then maybe you can add like a little flip reset into there or something. I don't have a training pack for you guys, but I will put it into the comments actually. If I do have one for you guys. Eventually I will find one, but so yeah, you just jump like this, you break, and then all your touches you want to be on the bottom like that. And this will take a bit to work on, but this actually does really help your air control. Like this, break, jump. Yeah, and then eventually after this, maybe you want to learn a ceiling shot like this. You jump up to the ceiling and go like this. So if you do want to learn that, this is how you do it. So basically it's the same as an air dribble, but you want to hit the ball a little bit harder, and then you want to jump up to the ceiling. You can also just drive up like this. You just hit the ball, drive up. It gets you here, but it's a little bit harder to do. So I prefer just jumping, and also I did create a bad habit when I first learned one. I actually drove to it, and it did not help me at all. So basically it's the same thing. You go here, but instead of breaking, you want to jump and not break. And then you'll be right here, and then you have your flip too. There's a lot of things you can do here. You could actually like turn this into like a pinch or like an air dribble. You could do a fake. There's so many things you could do with this ceiling shot. Just jump up. You could also get like a little scoop, you know. There's a lot of different ways to, or a lot of different ways. Yeah, there actually is a lot of different ways to do a ceiling shot. And a lot of different things you can do with a ceiling shot. So first is an air dribble. You go like this, get your touches on the bottom. And then for a ceiling shot, you don't want to break, you just want to jump straight to the ceiling. And then you don't have to flip automatically. That's what I used to think when I first learned it. I was just like spamming jump. But you really don't have to. You can just go up here, wait a little, drop down, then get your flick or whatever. But yeah. Now we are going to be learning a flip reset. This is a little bit harder. I would definitely master the air dribble before you try this, because actually I'm still working on my flip resets. And you can see I'm pretty good at air dribbles. So you just basically want the same thing as a air dribble, but then instead you want to hit the ball with all four of your wheels. Because if you didn't know this, if you hit the ball with all four of your wheels, you get a flip. So as you can see, I'm up in the air, I'm pressing jump, and I cannot flip. But if I get all four of my wheels on the ball, I stay up here for a little, I can flip. Same thing with the ceiling. So you basically just want to do an air dribble and come to the ball. And what I think is hit it with the front and then quickly pull down. So it's like hit it here, hit it with two front tires, and then quickly catch it. Just think there's a button on the bottom of your car and you're trying to press it. Like this here, boom, catch. I didn't get a flip reset there, but sometimes that will happen. So it's just like this. As you can see, I'm still working on them. I'm not actually too good at them. And this is actually a lot more of a like trick to your opponent, because if you're doing a ceiling shot, it's gonna be a lot easier to read because there's so much time where you're not hitting the ball. Look at all that time where you're not hitting the ball, and then you finally come and hit the ball. But then if you do a flip reset, you're basically sticking with the ball for more amount of time, and you get your flip without having to go to the ceiling. So it's definitely a little bit harder. It's just the same as an air dribble. Just imagine a button on the button of your car. You hit it with the button. And this is what happened to me too. Same thing with the ceiling shot. I was thinking that I had to flip automatically like that, just like right away. Sometimes that is the best thing to do. But I'd say in most cases, if you want to get a better shot, then you shouldn't just flip right away. You should go for like a musty or something. I mean, that's going to take you a while to learn. Obviously, a musty flip reset. But that's like a good goal to have. You know, once you start hitting flip resets and stuff. So yeah, that's basically everything I have for you guys today. So for the air dribble, our takeaways are: make sure that you brake before you jump up to the ball so you can create some space, and when you're doing the setup, your car is going the same speed, and that you're also hitting the ball at the bottom every single time to keep the ball in the air, and you can air dribble from longer distances. For a ceiling shot, make sure that you jump up to the ceiling, you take your time, and then you hit your flip. And you do not brake on the wall this time, you jump straight up. And for a flip reset, our takeaways are that there's a button on the bottom of your car and you're trying to hit the ball with that. And that you also don't have to flip right away. You can take your time and to have a better shot. But just realize the situation that if you have to flip right away, like if there's a fender right in front of you, you gotta flip right away to get it over. And that's basically all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to know any more mechanics, I can help you guys out. I do know quite a few mechanics. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe because this is really fun to make. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.